Yeah, we weren't there for a second, but now we're here.
That was true. Yep. We teleported in.
We keep changing things, so and trying
That's
to
true.
multi-stream. So
Also, Rob Bob, not my audio. I don't know why you always think it's my audio.
Because 9 times out of 10 it is your audio.
The bullshit. Fuck all y'all.
well, hello TikTok, hello YouTube, hello Twitch. We are three old men,
Or so the Germans would have us believe.
and this is episode 99. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What happens at 100?
I don't know, but apparently there's a final boss.
Oh shit! Who is it?
I don't.
My wife.
No, I don't. I don't. Plan
Submarine
anything
AI.
out.
We
That's
don't know
really
who
bad.
the
I plan
final boss
everything.
is. We don't think that far ahead.
Some of us do.
Do we play the final countdown?
Oh,
No, we can't.
do we play a small clip of
I mean,
Sephiroth's
We could
music?
Technically we can. It's just YouTube and
it.
TikTok would not hear it.
We could cover it. Me and Buck will do the music sound effects, and you do the singing.
Well, that'll definitely keep the people away.
Yep. So that way we won't reach 200 episodes.
That's true. Not even 101.
So when it gets to 100, do we want to continue to one-on-one, or do we want to start counting back down to 0?
I just figured it would just go back to 1.
Oh, we just
Hey, that's a song too.
We didn't buy that third digit.
What song?
Back at 1.
Oh, I thought it was that one song. One, you're like a dream come true.
Come true too.
What's the name of that song? What's the name of that song, Diz?
Start back at 1.
That was
by
the whole
Alabama.
point.
All I remember.
It is not by Alabama.
It is too. Ask Baker.
The artist who sings it. It probably is Alabama. And
oh my God,
it
is not even a country song.
There's like a plane crash in the background or something. The guy walking through a field. I don't know. Crazy. It's a crazy video.
I don't think I've ever watched the video for that, so this is all new information for me.
It's Brian McKnight is the singer, so y'all know it's not even a country song.
Yep. I know it's not a country song, but it was probably covered as a country song.
No, it is not sung by Alabama. That was one of my more favorite groups growing up, and I'll be damned if they're gonna be besmirched.
Just ask Baker.
Okay, well, Baker's wrong.
Just ask Baker.
Baker Boom Boom is wrong.
Who'd you say it was? Brian Adams?
Brian McKnight. Brian Adams is All for One.
He sung the song from Robin Hood.
Yes. Everything I Do. He also sung the song
Alabama.
He also sung the song in Three Musketeers, All for One.
Which
also
one?
Canadian.
The one with Robin in it?
Yep.
Yes, the one with Chris O'Donnell.
Yep.
The Disney
Three
Musketeers.
Original Bachelor.
I mean, there was a lot of big names
TikTok,
in that Disney
can you handle
movie.
these incorrect references? And sometimes slightly correct references?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because we had
Hold on,
Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen and Oliver Platt and Tim Curry and Chris O'Donnell. There's a lot of fucking big names in that Disney movie. Was that the live action of Mickey Mouse's Musketeer cartoon? Because if so, that was the best live action they've ever done from a cartoon to live action on Disney.
There was some
Chris O'Donnell, Mickey Mouse.
I mean, he was D'Artagnan, so I think Kiefer Sutherland was Mickey Mouse. And Charlie Sheen would have been Donald Duck. and then Oliver Platt would have been Goofy.
There you go.
Checks out.
Fight each other to the death
Street
for my
fight.
entertainment. Well, see, we would. The problem is we're already dead on the inside.
Hold on.
I
How
mean,
do I see the chat?
to
Also-
be fair, my body's
Is
further
this
along than
TikTok
both
chat-
of theirs.
Chat that you're seeing,
So
or is this
I'll
just
fight
the
dirty.
Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
So it should be in your little window.
I do see.
If
Well,
you
I
put-
had it on
if
the
you put the-
vertical.
Uh,
I had
if you put the
multiple
dock
things.
in OBS.
Yeah, it's there. It was just covered up. So I thought it was in. So is there a way to see the TikTok chat? Oh no,
Yeah,
I guess that's
it's-
the chat.
It's got
just
its
showing
own little
everybody that's
window.
joined. So
Yeah, the TikTok chat is on window. Yeah, it'll show everybody that's joined.
so I can say like kitty cat.
Also, love your name. Person in Twitch chat.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Oh my
no, no,
I
god!
was
yeah.
flattered for a second.
I do not appreciate what he did to TikTok.
What did I do to TikTok? Put a kitty cat in there?
Are you gonna
where it's
look at it
all-
like
where
this,
it's-
Glenn?
Where it's this way? Yep.
Yeah, because I gotta watch it like this to see it correctly.
Sorry.
Did you tell TikTok to use the other canvas instead of the vertical canvas?
I think you only have the vertical canvas in the TikTok. So because I'm having it projected out and then I had to turn sideways.
You can have it where it goes both. It's just a drop down at the top.
Okay. Well, I'm still learning.
It's
Hey,
fine. It's fine.
You too. I just want you to know that if we were gonna fight to the death, with as damaged as my body is, I'm not fighting clean. I'm fighting dirty. And by
Well,
fighting
Would
dirty,
have
I
it
mean,
no other way.
I
Buck.
mean, I'm calling my buddies in Kings Bay, Georgia, and I'm just taking y'all out from here. I'm not even leaving this seat.
Ha. Joke's on you. I welcome the sweet release of death.
Because my best friend, the whole time I was in the service, is stationed down there right now, and he's a radioman. So all I gotta do is be like, "Hey, have that submarine put in coordinates for this region. I don't even have to have your address.
Hey,
Just
no
this
phone a
region where
friend.
Blake
This
is
isn't Who
staying."
Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That's true. There's no phone a friend in fighting to the death.
didn't
Hey, I
see
said I'm
Regis.
fighting. I said I'm fighting dirty, and I chose my champion. The United States Naval Submarine Force. That's my champion. I've
That should have
chosen.
been the Game of Thrones episode. That's the one we needed. Dragons.
Choose your
fuck the
champion.
Dragons.
I choose the dragon.
Meet
And
Scud
then
Missile.
somebody else goes, I choose Tomahawk cruise missile. Damn
No,
it.
they should have done a crossover with the movie Battleship.
I mean, it took them a while to pin down their targets, though.
Hey, you know what? You hadn't been maintenanced in a while.
Right?
Give the old girl some credit.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, how y'all doing? How y'all been? Hell, we've not even done an intro. No, yeah,
I
but
did.
it's
I
been
said it was
it's
three
horrible.
old men. I
Oh
just
yeah,
didn't
you
say
did.
Who we were.
Yeah, yeah. You got to put more oomph into it, Diz. You got to make them want to come in and see
that's-
us.
Man, that's because he was already mentally drained from all of the technology he had to deal with prior to hitting the live.
I know. So
I,
tell
of
me,
course, am Aramis, and to my left is
I feel like I should know this, but I don't.
I don't know.
If he's Aramis, that won't work. Clan has to be Aramis. He's the more religious of the three of us.
Really?
You can do weddings. You have to be Aramis.
Fair. I
You
give
got
that
me on
I'm
that
not
one.
ordained.
You can officiate, we cannot.
That's
You
true.
have
I am
to
an
be
ordained
Aramis.
minister of the Universal Life Church.
I just
Now,
liked his
this.
style, you know.
Now, Diz, with you being the shorter one, I'll give you Athos and I'll take Porthos, and he gets to be
There you go.
Aramis.
Does that
They
make
don't
Timmy
even know the names,
D'Artagnan?
chat. I had to tell them.
Yeah, who's
D'Artagnan
D'Artagnan?
hasn't shown up yet. This is
Timmy?
before. This is no, hell no. He couldn't play D'Artagnan if his life depended on it.
I support Timmy as D'Artagnan.
I think we'd have to have Stacks as D'Artagnan.
I'm just
Stacks
saying.
would at least dress the part. I think Stacks has that
I
as
just
actual
remembered,
cosplay.
what's his name played like the friar or the archbishop or whatever it is.
Yes,
Hey,
Tim
Abbott!
Curry. Tim Curry was the Cardinal.
The Cardinal. That's what I was
Cardinal
trying to say.
Richelieu. Yes.
Cardinal
that was
Richelieu.
yes.
It's been a while since I saw that movie. So
Yeah, me too. It's been like 30 years.
I did watch the TV show a little bit.
Hmm.
I don't think I ever
I'm
finished
sorry.
it.
What you guys been up to?
You know, work and stuff. Up until
Same.
about a couple hours ago.
Yep. When I left you today, you were still working.
Yep. Well, I got rewarded with some Mexican. So
Nice.
got that.
That's good.
Rewarded. Must
Because
be
we
nice.
didn't go to Mexican today, even though it was your Faux Friday.
That's
I
right.
was gonna say Mexican is on Fridays, which is tomorrow, so you shouldn't have went anyways.
No, we should have because this was Diz's Faux Friday.
I won't be
No,
there.
see, right. But Clan, when you're not going to be there, do they go to Mexican on Thursdays?
Probably.
No, I'm saying if you're not going to be there on Friday and you're there Thursday, do they go to Mexican on Thursdays?
Yes.
Sometimes.
They do.
We have a rule. If it's Faux Friday, we go.
But for you is different because you love Mexican more than everybody else.
And
Listen.
and if you show up on Thanksgiving week, every day that we're there is Faux Friday.
That's
I
true.
mean, you got to do something special for the holidays.
Yeah.
Exactly. The pilgrims demanded it.
I don't think that
We
Mexican
hereby
restaurant
set
was around.
forth on 9 Plymouth Rock in order for our descendants to eat delicious Mexican food. What's Mexican food? I don't know, but I hear it will be delicious. Perhaps maybe from Florida? I don't know.
What's Florida? Because
Florida?
that didn't exist either.
It will
Hey,
be America's
Florida-
penis.
Florida was there. That's right, America's penis.
It's very limp penis.
Don't talk
Still
about
counts.
America. It's stressed.
He gets battered by all them damn hurricanes. It can't be happy.
True. It's true. So, I have a very serious question for you, Diz.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you out here in front of the whole world
Oh,
watching right now.
Okay.
that's not
You're
just
gonna ask me
serious.
somebody's name. It's not
No.
gonna go well because my mind is blank right now.
Yeah,
for some
I know.
reason.
I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah.
No. My question is this: have you know? It's not about Smite 2.
Which Smite is the
It
best
could be.
Smite?
One.
Smite 2, right? Because they killed one, right? One's not around anymore. They just moved
But he-
everybody to Smite 2.
But he said which one is the best one. One
Hmm.
can still be the best, even though it died.
No, my question for you, Diz, is has thou forsaken me
Yes,
in Once Human?
absolutely.
Well, I haven't played any games. I don't think it's besides what we played last night.
I'm just saying.
To be fair,
To be fair,
Now, what I would like though is I don't like the world we're in where I get the crazy eyes and all my health goes away. I thought I would like that. Don't really like that.
this man,
It's
I swear to
slowing down the building process.
I swear to y'all,
Can we move servers?
no,
I mean, we
we
basically just have to start over because I mean,
we can't. We got to
I'm
wait
only like level
until
6
this season ends, and then we can move servers.
season.
Mm-hmm.
We have to wait all the way to the end. When does the season end?
The
That's a good
6th week,
question.
Okay, what
or at
week
least
are
it
we
did. I don't
in?
know. The new update came out and it changed everything. So we may get to leave now. I don't know. I'll see.
I agree with Rob Bob. I'm tired of crafting and building in every damn game I go into. I can't wait for the next Halo where you have to build your base before you can go out on a mission.
And you have to go collect all the parts to actually craft a warthog and a scorpion.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And assemble the pieces of Cortana.
Mm. Well,
Well,
Clan's
I
going
mean,
to hit the slider
some
chat
things will
all
be
the
bad,
way to
so.
the right.
There ain't no slider in Halo no more. We got Halo 4, and that was as good as it got.
I'm talking about when you
And they
assemble
walked it back
Cortana.
from there, didn't they?
They did. Everybody, Halo 4 came out, and everybody's like, damn, girl. And then they's like, nope, can't do that no more.
We had too many boys go through early puberty
Mm-hmm.
because they came.
Exactly.
I just want to play through the campaigns, except for the last one.
Well, that was your favorite.
Maybe just the first 3. Reach is okay too.
What about Halo Wars?
I'll be back. Continue to talk
I've
about
only
Halo.
played a little bit of Halo Wars, and I know there's 2 of them. I would like to play it just for the story.
I figured you'd enjoyed it because it was kind of like StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit. I think I only played like the beta of it early on, and then I never like got the game or anything.
I played the
But
first one. I haven't touched the second one.
I know there's a lot of story content that you don't really get anywhere else out of the games. So
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of story content you only get out of the damn books.
I know
because they leave them out of the game.
I've read quite a few. Well, I have a opinion on that one. If you actually look at the first 3 games, there's books that go along with all those games, right? There's
right.
There's only one that kind of links up the Fall of Reach. It kind of overhangs some of the story there. All the other ones are in between stories, and they're really good stories, but you don't have to read them to enjoy the games. But when they started Halo 4, 5, and 6, it's like you have to read the books, otherwise you're fucking lost.
Oh God, we're still talking about Halo?
You told us to talk about it till your ass got back.
Jesus
you
Christ, guys!
just
Nobody's liked that game for 15 years.
You just got back, sir. We were doing what you requested.
Rob Bob says it's the best shooter out there. I take his silence as that it's confirmation. So
I don't know about that.
I do miss it. Yeah, see, he was a good shooter.
I think I like Destiny shooting more than Halo.
I didn't enjoy Halo 6's story, like the story missions, but I did enjoy the multiplayer. But we played a shooter yesterday.
We did.
What's
a
it
new
called?
one. Frag Punk.
Fraggle Rock Punk.
Yep. It's
No,
not it, but
about
close
right.
enough.
That sounds about right.
It would have been better if it was Fraggle Rock and you just had all
It
the
would.
Fraggles in there.
Yes. Although you would have to unlock, they would give you like 3 Fraggles for free, and then you have to unlock the other Fraggles.
Yep.
With the currency. Yep.
And then halfway through every game, they stop where they're at and they all start singing and dancing around.
Yep.
And then they go back to fighting.
Heck yeah. Now I want a Muppet shooter. Can we get a Muppet shooter?
It's like Splatoon. Is what we're talking about.
just, just freaking Kermit the Frog shooting people, and then when it starts going off crazy, he gets like a boon or something, and he just starts shooting everywhere, and he's like,
Yeah. How he freaks out.
"Yep, this is great. Somebody make this game." We're right now. We just made Disney millions.
Yep.
Everybody would want to
My
play
God.
Animal though.
I mean, you don't know. It depends on what kind of buffs and stuff Animal gets, right?
I mean, he's
kinda
just
liked
crazy, though.
Gonzo. Gonzo was pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Gonzo probably would be a good
Animal
one.
just went off just because while he was playing drums.
I know, and I like Animal because he's a drummer, so
Mm,
biased.
all right. So, Bungie shooters, which one do you think has the best shooting mechanics, Halo or Destiny?
Oh, you just double cussed in chat.
I really like the way Destiny
I-
feels.
I think
Like,
the
the
gun handling
movement
and stuff in
in the
Destiny is
game
is
and
better.
yeah, the gun handling. The overall gameplay, I like Halo because it's just symmetric. Everybody starts out with the same stuff. I like that. Playing the same game every time.
Don't need no more games. Every game I like was made 25 years ago.
I play Minecraft. I always make a castle and a farm.
And
then
a big
done.
sheep.
Sometimes a big sheep. If I'm trying to impress people. It really doesn't impress
I
people.
mean, sometimes you got to have a big sheep, right?
I just prefer to build aircraft carriers and submarines.
If you build a sheep, would you say that it's for sheer comedic reasons? See what I did there? You see what I did there?
Worst dad joke of the night so far.
Like I've been the only dad joke so far tonight. So
if we do it again, I'm gonna make a sheep, but one of the legs will be like stairs, and you go up in it, and then it's just like a house inside of the sheep's body. You live inside the sheep.
you're just like a parasite.
Yes.
You're
But-
its tapeworm.
Yep.
Yeah, but I refuse to enslave the villagers.
I refuse to enslave villagers too. They were working for a living. They were getting emeralds.
I saw them. They couldn't leave.
I gave them beds. I gave them money. I protected them from fucking zombies. What more do they want?
So indentured servitude.
They had their own shop. Like these guys were living large and healthy lives.
They just could never leave.
I mean, they could have left.
It was the Hotel
Maybe.
California of Buck.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely could have left. It's what I planned on doing with them after the lady made the world no longer safe. That was going to be the cruel part.
Mm.
I was going to bring a zombie in, and I was going to turn them all into zombie villagers.
Damn.
And then I was going to heal them all. And then they were going to give me their stuff for even cheaper.
Nice. So what did you think about that game last night, Diz, that we were playing?
Well, I sucked at it pretty
Before we were
hardcore,
rudely interrupted.
but
Our internet went out.
it was fun. Like I was saying earlier today, there's just a lot to it, and I didn't know all the little, and it moves really fast. Like it's
Yes.
not in the game so much because you don't really move that fast in the game, but
No.
the getting into the game is really fast.
Yeah, that's my biggest criticism of the game is I thought I would move faster
Yeah.
than what I was, especially when I was sprinting.
And I don't like where everybody was just using the heaviest weapons because there was no disadvantage to using them. Like it didn't seem like it was affecting my aim to have a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And I was like two-shotting people. Some people were one-shotting me. I don't know how they were doing it.
Yeah, some
I guess
people
just
one shot at me,
headshots.
definitely.
They were actually hitting y'all in the head.
Probably.
It was rough a little bit there.
Yep.
Also, Diz, I come to you tonight with information that you should take into your heart and make it part of you. There's this other anime you need to watch
Okay.
called Solo Leveling.
Yeah, we watched the first episode.
All right.
Well, I haven't finished a Jobless Reincarnation. And then I'm
Y'all
supposed to watch
supposed to be
ReZero.
doing Supernatural.
Yeah, and then there's Supernatural, which you've never started me on. Until you show me how to turn it on, I don't know how to watch the rest of the episodes.
Fair. I'll give you that one. But I was just saying, Solo Leveling, good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about it, so
It was all right.
check it out.
All right.
I mean, honestly,
Ascension.
you know how I was talking about how I like certain games and then I play them just certain ways and I just want to replay those games.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine what I want to do with this anime?
You just want to watch Sword Art again?
Yeah, I do.
So
That's
Clan,
fair. I've watched Sword Art all the way through twice.
So
I
Clan,
understand it is good.
when I said that Solo was all right,
Mm-hmm.
if you had the option of you only had seen the first episode ever, well, we'll say the first 3 episodes ever of Sword Art and the first 3 episodes of Solo, which one you watching?
Sword Art.
Even though you've never seen it before. So Solo was all right compared to
I think
other animes. Because
the first
I would watch
episode leaves you.
Castlevania over Solo
No, not me.
because I know about the Castlevania lore. I didn't know anything about Solo.
Yeah, the first
Depending-
episode leaves you a little like, oh, what's going on? But then after that, the second episode,
That's why I said the first 3. Like I went into the first 3. I wouldn't
Yep.
have just been like, you only get one. Because one episode you're not really finding out too awful much.
that's true.
And depending on the one you choose, Gundam Wing or Solo. I wasn't just gonna say Gundam because there's a lot of them.
I don't know. I really like both. I could do either or.
That's why I gave it an all right.
Yeah.
Because I know of others that outshine it.
Is very good. It's definitely top tier.
Rise of the Shield Hero, I would put slightly above Solo.
I've not watched it yet.
Slightly. Log Horizon, about the same as watching SAO.
I know SAO a billion
No,
times.
no,
better.
I'm saying the way it works, not
Yeah.
level of anime. They're kind of the same.
Yeah.
Overlord is the same. The kid gets stuck.
Yeah, they're all
in that world.
isekais. Yeah.
So to me, I like those better than I like Solo. Now, the reason is because Solo, is a lot of arguing about shit that if he would just open his mouth and fucking tell them what the hell's going on, it ain't like any of them could whoop him. Just tell them what you are, and then the rest of it would be taken care of. Not to ruin it for Diz, that's why I left it the way I left it. Just tell them what you are.
Yeah, I'll get around to watching it at some point. I'm also trying to
That's
finish
why
season
that's why
3
it's hard to have
Critical Role.
conversations on certain things, because like fucking Supernatural, we could talk about that all night long, and just like I saw like the first 5 episodes. It's like, well, you ain't seen shit.
I'm not gonna remember. My brain doesn't
That's
hold
true.
on to things that long.
He is not going to remember.
Oh, I'm not talking about the fact of whether you'd remember it or not. I'm talking about the fact that you would be lost on what we were discussing at all, and you wouldn't even have flashbacks potentially of little segments of what we're talking about because you haven't got there.
I'm lost most of the time. I still fit into conversation somehow.
I mean, you know,
The superpower.
wiggling your way in, I guess.
Get in ever how you can.
I was only told that once. I've just been invited the rest of the time. But that time was just however you can.
Also, Kentucky's playing basketball.
Oh, Jesus.
Good night, everybody.
You guys
Right?
don't like basketball?
Diz is now off into the basketball.
Well, welcome to 2 1/4 old men.
Mm-hmm. Diz, last time I watched basketball, Jordan still wore a Bulls jersey.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. And that's before he went to baseball and then came back and then wore the Bulls jersey. Because I didn't watch the return.
Number 45.
I did not watch the return of that.
I mean, you know, do what you want to do when you're the greatest ball player that's ever lived.
I agree. But then he owned the Wizards.
Yeah.
Then he played for the Wizards.
See, I didn't even
know that.
I didn't even know he suited back up.
Yep. In his late 30s, he went back and played a few seasons for the Wizards. Maybe just 2. Then he got injured and then he retired again. But he could still
and he did golf.
Yeah, he played a lot of golf.
I never saw him on the PGA tour though.
No, he didn't do that.
His putt.
No, he played real golf, just
yeah, I knew he played the real golf, but I never saw him make it to the big leagues.
Never could get around that windmill, man.
I mean, I figured it was the water hazard that was the biggest problem.
It's difficult.
Because he kept wanting to go straight forward, and sometimes you got to go around the pond.
True.
So, what you've been into, Clandis?
Well, let's see. I have been what all have I done? Well, I've played a lot of Once Human. A lot of Once Human.
Mm-hmm.
Alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have been forsaken.
Well, I played a lot of Minecraft by myself over the many years. So.
That's before we knew each other, Diz. I'd
Love
have
to
played
play
Minecraft with you. Yeah, I'd have played with you.
What else? I been experimenting with Meld instead of OBS. It's worked out great. Really, I've not had any issues with it so far. So, yay!
It was good. I tried it, but it's just got the one scene. So as soon as they do an update,
Yeah, if they would just add a couple things, it would be golden. 100%. The good thing is people are already asking for it in their Discord. So, and some stuff they've said they are already working on it. So, hopefully in a few months or whatever, at the most, it'll be, right up there. But as it stands right now, works great. Let's see, what else have I been doing? About it, other than the other day, I was playing around with gaming on Linux. That works surprisingly well too. Yeah, just for fun, just see what it's like.
what were you playing?
Let's see. So far. I've tried Once Human in Linux. I've tried Final Fantasy 16. And I've tried 14.
Hmm.
They all worked. Yeah.
No lag.
No. Worked fine. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. But yeah, that's what I've been playing around with.
What about Buck then? You've been
I mean, other
I know
than
you've
what
been
I've been
streaming.
doing on stream, I've just been building maps.
How many maps you
And
been building?
and giving some
Well,
names to things.
for Saturday, I will have added 9 more.
A lot of maps.
I do what I can. I don't really do much more as far as games and stuff other than what I stream. Here lately, I ain't had time. Been
Well,
dealing with personal stuff.
what's the plan for tomorrow?
I
On
don't.
Rebirth.
I don't know because I kind of want. If you asked Harley, she would absolutely agree with this. I kind of want to get to 100% in the Pine Forest before I move on, but but this is gonna take a while to get this fucking whole game done if I 100% every zone.
Yes.
So my initial plan is we're going into Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn, and I'm gonna get the super corn.
I was gonna say get the super corn.
Need that for farming. And then I'm gonna go drive through the town we haven't fully looked at and see if there's any tier 5s. Because creating storage in this game is way more expensive than it is in vanilla. And so I want to see if I can get any tier 5 storage boxes for the final loot.
Yeah, that'd be handy.
And then I'll probably make the little buff item I need to go into the desert and then go find us a home.
Yeah. Did you see what they're doing in 2.0?
No, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. They're changing it up. So right now in 7 days, you can go to any biome you want to, anytime you want to. It's just that it's, the enemies will be harder when you go into that other biome. So apparently in 2.0, right now the plan is, but you will be able to turn this off. But by default, it's going to be kind of like Rebirth. You have to clear the forest before you can move on to the next zone. But if you do go to another zone, when you first go there, you're going to get some kind of debuff.
Yep.
What do you
So,
mean?
like, if you go, you have to complete all the quests in that area before you can move on to the next one. If you
Well,
go
you
into
have to fully unlock the next trader and all of the prereqs. It's not necessarily every quest because it's continuous quest line with doing the quests, but there's a preset amount of things you have to do in each biome to move forward.
Yeah.
And going into Clan's favorite is gonna be toxic.
Yeah. Yeah. So the wasteland will radiate you. The burnt forest, you will get smoke inhalation and stuff. You won't be able to breathe very well. When the snow biome, of course, you're going to be freezing to death. The desert biome, you're going to get too damn hot.
Yep. But that's not the part I'm excited about.
Where's the meadow biome?
That's the pine forest.
Just right.
That's the pine forest.
Yeah, pine
in
forest
the middle,
everything's okay.
In between every town, you just go out to the meadow right there, and you only have to worry about wandering zombies.
The bad part is the trader in the nice area is an asshole.
Yes, that's why they put him there.
Yeah,
but that's not what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the storms update.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to make shit intense.
How do I enable the Sharknado?
And they're implementing 2 new levels of fucking zombie difficulty.
Hard and thriller.
No. It's blue and orange. And these guys are stronger than the ferals and the radiated.
You're stronger than the ferals and the radiated.
I know, y'all watch me kill them.
I've killed a few at my time.
Also, I'm almost done with Techno Geek so I can start Sous Chef.
Nice.
We'll be killing shit with knives.
Yep.
And Desert Eagles soon.
Bang bang.
And achievements.
Achievements? I ain't worried about achievements.
No achievements.
Is that just different game types?
In Rebirth, it's classes.
So in Rebirth, there's a purge mode where there's never a horde night, but every night you could potentially get every event in the game, which is there's Seekers, which are these 2, now that I'm far enough ahead, it's 3 big zombies, towering zombies that show up and can explode, like send off concussion blasts from them. And they spawn little fuckers with it's called time charges, but they look like C4 strapped to their chest, and they come running at you. And then they send out soldiers, and you got to kill them all. So that's one event. Another event is a boss that comes with 2 zombies that have shields for them. One is actually shielding every zombie. The other is healing every zombie. Top objective, kill the healer first. 100%. And then the other one is screamer waves, where 2 screamers will show up. The moment one screams, they bring in the wave. During that wave, another screamer comes in. So if you can't stop the screamers fast enough, you just have hundreds of zombies on you at one time. And then there's a wandering horde that can show up. And then there's what's called a infestation, which is zombie after zombie after zombie of this wandering horde. It just seems like it's never ending. And I'm like, oh my god. And every creature in the game except for chickens and rabbits want to kill you. Clan got to watch me shoot a moose one time in the face, and that sucker trampled me and killed me dead.
That's true. But I think the chickens would try to kill you if they had weapons.
Well, now if you play joke mod, there's attack geese in there.
Yep, there is.
And they
Joke
will.
mod. Joke
They
mod's
will
hilarious.
try to kill you.
I
Like
love
big
the fact that
slide
you can shoot
sports.
people with your finger.
He's
Yeah,
in
you
the
get a finger
desert
gun.
biome.
Yeah. And it literally goes pew pew. 90 degrees today. Jeez, oh Pete.
It's
That's horrible.
currently 65 at my house tonight.
Well, it needs to go up by 4 degrees.
No, I'm good with the where it's at.
Then it'd be the perfect temperature.
I keep 64 in my house
Giggity.
all the time. I said 64. I ain't going to 69.
64 is cold.
Mm,
I just keep it on 75 all
ugh.
year round.
That's
God
hot.
almighty, that's going to kill somebody.
Yeah, that's hot.
I like to be slightly warm.
Slightly warm. Ain't into all
Almost
that.
11 o'clock and it's 71 outside.
Like I
That's-
said,
that's warm.
It's warm here.
Currently
Not that warm.
59 here at Casa del Dizzle.
Warm out today. Warm yesterday too.
Today
Gonna
it's
be
going to be
warm
warm tomorrow. What are you up to, Sly?
I didn't know he changed his name.
I didn't either. He's playing around with Meld as well. At least he was earlier. Just watching Three Old Men.
Dudes.
I've heard that's a good show. I have my doubts.
I've heard it's decent.
Which one would you watch more, Buck? Would you watch Solo Leveling or Three Old Men?
Well, considering I'm a part of 3 Men, I'm gonna go with 3 Men.
Being
Just
more
asking.
episodes.
I mean, I'm more supportive than Diz is, who's behind by like 10 months on Seven.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about too. Like for me, I can get it to work and it's fine. I would like some more things with it. I would like being able to do different bit rates, the different outputs, and I would like if they could get some TikTok integration, that would be cool. The only other thing would be if they had a chat thing built into it. That would be nice too.
Multiple scene collections that you could have.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Yep. Agreed. But I've streamed with it twice and I have not had any problems, so that's nice.
Yeah, I haven't even heard about it until y'all were talking about it today or tonight. Here.
Yeah, I watched a Harris Heller video about it. And I was like, well, that looks damn cool.
I mean, I've seen things mailed.
Like a mind meld.
No, I was thinking more of a mailed fusion per se.
Like in Dragon Ball,
Maybe.
where we got Gogeta.
I prefer Goten or Gotenks, I mean, better than those two.
Yeah, Gotenks is better.
I prefer GoBots.
No, nobody preferred GoBots.
Gross.
No, nobody preferred GoBots.
Nobody wants the Make-A-Wish Transformers.
Go-Gurt?
People do like the Go-Gurt.
Okay.
But if you think about it, Go-Gurt is just dick practice.
I just took a drink.
I know. You're welcome. Me and suck on this yogurt dick.
I should have got him to do the commercials.
They should have.
Him just staring in the mirror talking to himself.
Yep.
Doing the advertising for it.
Yep. I'm sure Cathalion would have done it cheaply. It'd been fine.
But which one did you prefer between the two, Clan? Vegito or Gogeta?
Probably Vegito.
So you like the angry version better.
Is it Chester
Yeah.
Vegito?
He had a little fire under his ass.
I mean, Vegeta's always had a temper.
Yes.
But in Super is where that temper actually had a reason.
I love it that there's an episode where he gets super fucking pissed off because somebody hit Bulma.
Yeah.
He was like,
the God Lord Beerus
Yeah,
smacked her in
he's
the
like,
mouth, and he's
"I don't
like,
care
"Not
who you
my
are."
Bulma."
yeah, not my Bulma.
I was like, oh my God, he actually enraged for a real reason instead of just being pissy.
You never know that Vegeta really cares until that moment. And then you're like, this dude is. Plus, listen, let's just go ahead and say it. You know, Bulma put a hurt on that. If anybody in DB lore could put a hurt on a man, it's Bulma.
I mean, I don't know. Chi-Chi scares the hell out of Goku.
Chi-Chi can cook. That's why Goku's there. Chi-Chi can cook.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bulma don't cook. She just orders it in. But now she damn sure put a hurt on somebody. I guarantee it.
Vegeta came for the training because they made the gravity pods,
Mm-hmm.
and he stayed for the pain.
That's true. But a lot of people say that, Sly, that Vegeta's the best character.
I disagree. And
the
it's not
green
Goku.
one?
No, he's
Piccolo.
not the green one. That's Piccolo.
Piccolo is the green
That's
one.
Piccolo?
That's
Piccolo.
the Namek.
That's not a cool name for the green guy.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of the characters in Dragon Ball are named after vegetables.
And underwear.
Yeah.
Trunks, briefs, bra. Like
Vegeta
that's
is
their
literally
actual
named.
names.
Vegeta is literally named after vegetables.
Yeah.
There's Broly, who's named after broccoli. There's an enemy in
bald
Super
one?
that's called cauliflower.
Is he the bald one?
No, the bald one's Krillin or
Listen.
Nappa. Which bald one are you referring to?
Hot take: Vegeta should have never come back to life after Majin Vegeta. He would have a perfect character. The show can't go on without Vegeta. It has to have Vegeta. Listen, here's a deep dark secret, chat. Diz has never watched Dragon Ball anything.
I've
Dragon
tried a couple
Ball,
times.
Z, Super, nothing, not a thing.
Start him on GT, Clan.
No, fuck no. GT didn't happen.
That was the worst.
We don't talk about that. Akira Toriyama, before he died, brought in Super Saiyan 4 in Daima. That's official Super Saiyan 4.
But I mean, if
DBZ
Diz is all
Cell
about
Arc-
GoBots,
The
then we
Cell
gotta
Arc
let him
is the
watch
best, I
GT.
think.
There's Piccolo.
I am not Piccolo, puny
I mean,
creature.
you
I
sound
am
like Piccolo.
Lamon.
You
I don't
sound
know if I
like
could.
Piccolo when he's
I don't know
angry.
if I could do Piccolo's voice. That would I would have to practice on that one. Oh, yes, again. Gohan. Maybe with some practice, I could do it.
It's just one
I
of those
like how
shows. I never
Vegeta.
started at the beginning of it, so that's probably why I just never got
I
into
like
Go
it.
how
on
Vegeta
Crunchyroll,
is
you can see
also
it
All
all.
Might.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, hell, it took Bulma to get him to get some of his Super Saiyan forms.
that's true. That's true. Listen, we all know Piccolo is Gohan's dad. Goku's his biological father, but Piccolo raised him.
This is true. I mean, Goku died
He did
to
die,
save Gohan,
which was a
but
good excuse.
but Piccolo didn't go get milk and didn't come home,
That's true.
even though he abandoned Gohan in the wild. He still brought him apples.
He did.
Ooh, apples. Now I want an apple. Hey, I got one of those apple cutters that is just like this big round thing of blades, and you just
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on top of the apple, and you just. It's a little scary.
Yeah, don't put your finger in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, he voices everybody. That guy that does Vegeta's voice. He does one of the gym leaders in Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
I
As
love
soon as
him.
I heard him,
How
as soon as I
D&D's
heard him, I
been?
was like, "All Might's in here? What?"
How's
Because there's
D&D
no voice
been?
change.
I don't know. I'll let the two players say how's D&D been, and then Buck, you can say how Edar is.
Why would I say how Edart is? That's what yours and Diz's job is. If me and Diz have to tell him how the other is.
I'm sad that we
Okay,
missed the
fair.
last episode playing, because it was going to be really exciting because there was a lot of stuff happening, and I want to see what's going to happen there. I really want. I hope that when Trix sets the explosives, that she has to roll for it, and that hopefully she rolls really bad, and we only have like a few minutes to get everything done.
I figure that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that part a skills challenge.
The question is though, is if Meridius is allowed to help. Because if he is, Meridius has been doing stuff with explosives because my profession is mining.
So
But
you're going to get us out of there.
Meridius isn't with them though.
I'm taking them to go get the explosives right
No,
now.
you already did. Now you're running back to meet the other people.
I mean, we never said
Hold
I
on,
was
hold-
going to
hold
go
on, we-
save those.
We want to know. I want to know, where were you going? Were you going to the elevator or were you going to the chute?
Oh, I'm not going to the chute.
Okay.
But I'm also not taking the elevator down.
Interesting. So he's leaving. He's taking the elevator up.
He's going to take the elevator and going up.
Why would I be taking the elevator and going up there, DM? What did you give me as an ally outside of this place?
But
Sparkle
he
Puff.
won't come into place.
He doesn't have to come in. All he has to do is deliver a message that I already told Clan that I wrote up.
Cool.
Then I can come down and try to save you people from your stupidity of going down a fucking refuge chute into hell.
Listen, one, I respect it. Two, as the DM, I freaking love that you guys decided to go down the chute.
I never thought that the party would agree to go to the chute.
Me either. Me either. But it was like opening a Christmas present and it being exactly the thing that you asked for.
But see,
Man.
I'm upset that weeks ago you just didn't let me kill the guy. You could have reset our memories. You still should have let me kill the guy that I got bloody as fuck. I was beating the hell out of him.
I mean,
Don't worry, I won't do that again. You guys used your one.
What do you mean used our one?
You used your one. Your one safety.
Oh, I had a way to get out of there. That's why I told everybody to run when I made the marine layer.
What's up, Z?
Which
By the way-
also bothers me, sir, because if you read marine layer, nothing can make it disperse unless I choose for it to be.
Unless I deem it so.
Yeah, but
unless
I'm saying
somebody's
even
more
magic isn't
powerful
supposed to make it
magically.
work. No, it says even magic can't make it go away.
I
In the
mean, a
description.
God could.
I mean, could they though? Against the god that gave me the power to do it?
Yes.
They'd have to be stronger than Bahamut.
Maybe they are.
What's for dinner, Z?
That's up to the DM.
I know, but I'm just saying. By the way it
We
reads,
leave it in his hands.
by the way it reads, they'd have to be stronger than the Platinum Lord himself to be able to take that from me. I just wanted that asshole dead. As you notice, I didn't try to kill the girl that Keltash killed. I didn't try to fight anybody else. I only went after the asshole
Clan,
that got in my face.
is your revenge on me and Russ complete?
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so.
Okay.
No.
More to come.
Yep.
But I make some late dinner. Steak and potatoes.
I mean, is it ever too late for steak and potatoes?
I mean, it is if you already ate. Because then you
Also,
can't enjoy it.
I wanted to. I don't know if you were still there in the stream when I said that, but thanks for popping into the stream earlier today. Appreciated that. I know it was quick
Because-
just to say hi, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that I saw it.
Because you know what happened to me today, Clan? I told you the nutritionist said I needed to start having smaller, spread out meals, right? Instead of just one big one. So I wasn't paying attention to the time. And I made me some bologna and cheese sandwiches. About
Nasty,
an
but I
hour.
understand.
About an hour before Harley came home and made sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Oh dang!
And I did not get to fully enjoy
Hold
sausage,
on.
gravy, and biscuits.
Hold on. Somebody's in chat that might have an opinion on this.
Oh God! Oh God! You're right. So, for chat's knowledge here, did you or did you not
There it
add
is.
jelly to your
My
gravy?
man.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
You heard it here, chat. He did not add jelly to his gravy.
Anna Mason, that has made it into our D&D game, and it is now
That's
canon.
true. It is a thing that exists in our D&D.
Yep.
I
This
will
is why I'm
never.
not subbed. Fair.
I will never do that.
We can't give you shit over it. Diz wasn't subbed for like a year.
That's true.
I forget things. I'm
He
sorry.
runs part of the channel. So
That's true.
Look, I forget my name if I didn't have it written on the cup.
it's true.
I'm like, hey, and I'm Dr. Diz.
And I'm Diet Coke.
I'm Britta.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I didn't say I was British.
God, this Kentucky game is just now at halftime, and it's midnight.
See, Clan? See? He's still obsessed.
Also, the TikTok stream ended.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know, but it ended.
it ended with
Live
32
disconnect. Your
viewers.
live was disconnected due to inactivity.
Oh, see, you weren't on the page.
Oh, I've never had it do that.
Go live.
You go live.
So what about you two?
That still works.
The other answer to the question that was asked in chat.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
with
back.
Edar?
Yeah.
ER. I'm excited
Edar.
for what's coming up in ER too.
Mm-hmm.
How about them riddles? You want more riddles?
I don't want another damn riddle in a game yet. The next person that puts a fucking riddle in their game, I'm quitting.
So now I know how to make clan leave chat.
Nobody likes them. That is how you stop the game immediately. You might as well pull out a gun and unalive somebody in front of the
I
audience.
didn't mind the riddles, but I wish the whole party could have participated because obviously the whole party wanted to participate.
Right.
One of them could not resist.
One of them was unable to keep the trap shut.
Yep.
But the reason that you were addressed by it is because you had a dragon, which you
Right.
could have relied on, but you didn't.
I did not. No.
You did not ask him a single time to help you.
No.
He's not used to having a dragon in his head.
It's still
I mean, he
relatively
is.
new.
He's had a dragon the entire time. He just didn't realize he had it.
Also, in my personal headcanon, Edar apparently has Goulds. And this dragon is not a dragon, it's a Gould. So right now, Diz is walking around with Apophis in his head.
What's an Apophis?
Clearly, this man did not watch Stargate SG-1.
Jesus.
I have not watched Stargate.
Did you see Stargate
I watched the
with
first
Kurt
episode,
Russell?
and it was really difficult to watch.
Did you watch Stargate?
I did
with Kurt Russell.
With the movie, right?
Okay,
Yes.
they were in it too.
Well, that's been a long time ago. When did that movie come out?
94.
Okay, well,
I've never even heard of Stargate.
94 and now.
Jeez, I know you were in the front seat of a Celica fucking.
I mean, to be
from like 94
to be honest,
to
though,
99.
Clan, for someone that loves jelly in the gravy, I can understand why.
I
they
just want to know,
Stargate.
how are you not raw? That's because according to you, you fucked for like 5 or 6 straight years.
Because he used lambskin condoms.
All right, you bad boy. That movie came out 5 years before I was born. Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Oh. Oh god. That is so wrong.
There's the old trigger.
Yep. Tell me you're old, but without telling me you're old. I watched Stargate.
Have you seen that they have Stargate Origins out?
Yep.
Have you watched it?
I have not.
You should.
It ain't good.
It tells what happened when they first found the gate.
Yeah,
So
it deals with the old lady, doesn't it?
Yes, before when she first found it.
Yeah.
So
you know, you watch the movie, the old lady in the movie that hires Daniel Jackson.
Yeah.
To translate the cartouches
I
that
don't
was on
remember
the
the old lady.
cover stone.
I remember that there's
the only old lady he remembers is the Titanic.
And they're in like Egypt.
Abydos.
I don't know.
No, they're on the planet Abydos.
I know, but it's like Egypt, right? It's planet Egypt for me because I don't remember the name of the planet.
Yeah.
Planet Egypt, okay?
It's like George Bush describes Stargate. All right, so what happens is these people come, all right, and then they find this big circle, right, and then they turn it on, and it becomes like a big jacuzzi, all right, and then they walkificate through the jacuzzi water, and they end up in this big desert. There ain't no Taco Bell or no tacos.
I mean,
I don't
there's
like
tacos there.
I wouldn't go there.
Ask Daniel Jackson. There's
And
tacos.
they got their big sticks and they turn them and they shoot lasers out of them, right?
Yes,
The big sticks.
yes,
And
yes.
then
They're
they wear,
staff
like,
weapons.
They wear these helmet things that they look
Yes.
like Egyptian gods.
Also,
Yes.
Clan, it in the origins, it tells the origin of Naquita.
Mm. Not to be confused with Nequadria, which is different.
No. I'm saying you hear a lot about that in Atlantis.
I'm glad you separated
Oh, yeah.
those two because I don't know what either of them are.
Yeah.
So it tells you
We're
where
getting ready to do the Nequadria. What the fuck is that? You were doing your
So-
Desmond voice.
so it tells a lot, and
I slip
it's
into
rather
Desmond a little bit
interesting.
sometimes.
But
Oh.
not to give too much
I've
away,
been drinking this.
but the Nazis knew how to start the Gate Clan.
Of course they did.
Just like in Hellboy, where
Yeah,
the
it's just
Nazis
back to
knew
the
how to
Nazis.
summon Hellboy. Like, how did the Nazis know all this shit?
Huh.
They knew where
Verification.
the Ark of the Covenant was. They knew, like, they knew where the Holy Grail was. Like, how the
Well,
fuck
they
did they
had
know
that
all this
occult
shit?
division.
Right, but I'm saying, where did those guys come from for them to know all this shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, one was Rasputin.
They knew where the
Well,
Tesseract
yeah, but-
was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That these bastards know where all the supernatural shit is and how to use it.
It held that message.
It did.
Yeah, it did. It said, no.
It still just puts it in the chat anyway. It doesn't matter if you blocked it or not. It just puts it
It
right
only
It
puts it
only
in there for
puts it
you.
for us.
Oh,
It
just
only
for
puts
us.
it in for the
Okay.
mods.
You have to be a
and
moderator to see it.
I
yeah,
was like,
mod or
goodness,
higher.
if it just shows it for everybody, what's the point?
Not that was inaccurate, but
No, it's not inaccurate.
definitely not something you can just allow in chat.
I've been moderated.
Prepare
I
for
think
my
you got auto-botted.
Yeah, that was an
It was
auto mod
auto-bot.
thing. In the beginning, I was a mod.
I feel like that would be Ironhide and Bumblebee.
Ironhide. Dizzling circuits, bro. Somebody said I've seen thing in chat. I'm gonna fry their circuit boards.
Not what he sounds like in the movies, though.
Yeah, they get some of the movie stuff wrong.
Yeah, he goes from a red van that could potentially have candy in it
It's true.
to a big ass GMC pickup truck.
Yeah, Twitch just started a conversation with him over there. Hey, you sure you want to do this? Yeah, and then just blocked it anyway.
Hey, we noticed you had something controversial in chat. You want to post it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm not going to let you post it.
So,
It was a
are we-
test and you
Are
failed.
we ready to tell the world about our other project that we're doing yet?
Sure.
So we're doing this trivia show. We've got just about everything set up. A few little
Mhm.
minor things I need to adjust, and then we need to do a couple of test runs.
Plan has to do a little bit more polishing
Go.
to get more of the pieces.
Well, we need to do some test runs just to like have everybody there.
We got all the
and
pieces.
see
Oh,
how
so
the
you've
back
done
and
all the
forth works.
polishing.
Yes, everything is
All the
polished
polishing.
to a brilliant
I feel like
shine.
we're in a scene from Basketball.
That's true.
And we're doing that bit.
Nice.
I was talking about Clan Slobber in chat. I don't know what Diz is talking about.
Have you seen Basketball?
I have.
Okay. That movie holds up, I think. I haven't watched it in a while, but
Definitely.
I think the comedy does.
I want to watch the play, The Book of Mormon.
Have you watched the I don't know if it's his first movie, but it's just the blonde haired guy. What's his? It's not. Um,
Is it Trey Parker?
it's Trey, right? It's not Matt, right? So
Yep.
and he's in a movie called Orgasmo.
I knew you was going to say Orgasmo.
Have you seen that?
Yes. With John Leguizamo?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yep.
Sorry, chat. I derailed Diz.
Who had bringing up Orgasmo on the 2025 Three Old Men bingo card?
Me?
Be sure to mark the spot because it happened.
Got my little paint pen. All right.
Orgasmo, not to be confused with John Leguizamo's other great movie, Super Mario Brothers from 1993.
So, Diz, since I derailed you and got you off your train of thought, you were discussing trivia.
Oh yeah, trivia. Sorry, trivia. So we're gonna have this trivia show. It's called Trivia Chaos.
Oh, I didn't know he was waiting for me to say it.
Dramatic pause.
I thought he had a stroke or something.
I thought he was having one right then and there.
It's going to be
And-
knowledge based. There'll be stuff from all times.
Yes, yes. All different times.
So you're saying
this-
us older individuals have a better shot at this?
Not necessarily, because it could
Depends
be like
on what day you fell asleep in
newfangled
class.
stuff, and you might not know it. So
I
That's
mean,
true.
I didn't get to fall asleep in class.
Like what happens when you play Pot of Greed?
Dude,
don't
I know this. You get to draw 2 cards from the top of the
also-
deck.
I wouldn't have known that.
Allows you to pull another Pot
Nothing
of Greed.
card is banned. There you go. Trick question.
Depends on who you're playing against on whether it's
It
banned.
lives on in my heart.
We don't play official rule updates here, people.
If you tangent too much further, I'm gonna get off topic again.
Continue.
So it's gonna be like almost like Jeopardy style board, where we're gonna have like 5 categories and
But they're going to be funny
players-
name categories.
funny name categories. We're gonna have 3 contestants. They're gonna select a category and we'll say a point amount. And
Yep, point them out.
then Clan Diesel over here will be our host and will read the question and interact with the contestants. And I will keep everything running and do the announcing and such. So we're going to have 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds are going to be the same. Second round will just be more points. And the third round is called the face-off round. So the first 2 rounds, all the players are gaining points. And then after the second round, the 2 contestants with the highest point totals go to the face-off round. And then they battle against each other, alternating questions back and forth until what happens is if one of them gets it right, the other one loses points. So these points are going to be more like HP for the contestants. So when the one gets one right, the other one takes damage, vice versa, and whoever gets to 0, they lose, and the other one wins the game.
I have a question.
So, okay.
How will you choose the 3 that play?
It will be we will ask everybody that wants to play to say that they want to play. They'll have to go into the Discord, into the trivia section, and I'll rename that channel Trivia Chaos since that's the name of the show. You just go in there and say that you want to go. We will assign a numeric value to everybody that signs up, and then we will roll a dice 3 times, and whatever numbers are picked, that's the 3 that get to play.
Sure. Yep. At
I
first,
thought
we're just
we were
going
going to
to
get to
play
Rochambeau for it.
testing. So, we'll just be taking whoever we can just to do some run throughs. But then we'll actually play like a real game or something at some point.
And then at some point, we'll have a tournament of champions.
Hopefully, there'll be prizes and stuff. We don't know. I'm not sure how any of that works.
Maybe some rice-a-roni.
We'll have sponsors. I don't know.
Oh, I'm in
Rice-a-roni
if Rice
stuff.
Roni's on
Who
the
owns
line.
it? Kraft, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. That'll be one of the questions. Who owns
Yep.
rice-a-roni?
Some rice-a-roni, maybe some merch.
Yeah. So, but nothing else. Just us playing.
Rice-a-roni is owned by PepsiCo.
PepsiCo. Okay.
I would not have guessed that.
No.
I literally just pulled it up.
We've had a good time just doing the trivia and answering the questions, so I'm sure it'll be fun, regardless of if there's a prize or not a prize or whatever it is. So, but yep, right now I think we're gonna plan on doing it maybe once a month. And
I think starting out, once a month.
And
so that's how it happened, Clan.
depending on how hard it is,
Quaker
to
Oats
do,
had
we may do it more frequently. So
in
And
'86,
PepsiCo bought
Jennings
Quaker.
will be there.
and then
Now, that
2001,
would be-
Pepsi bought
That
it.
would be pretty cool because I just watched Jeopardy earlier, Celebrity Jeopardy. But that'd be cool if Ken Jennings was
Colin
actually,
Jost.
if he was on the show, would he get these questions right? I would imagine so.
I mean, probably.
Can we have Alex on the show?
I wish.
We will have one category that remains the same in every round in every game, and it's called you probably won't
don't know
these,
this. Yeah, he probably won't know this.
or some version. of
Will it be the same questions every round in every show?
It will not
No.
be. But
Dang
they
it!
will be
Because I was just going to
questions
write them all
that
down, and then I was going
most
to ace it.
people will probably not know unless you're just familiar with that particular subject.
That's true.
I would love to see Rob on the show as well, because then I would put a category on there, race car driver or country music
Yeah.
singer.
That's true. If he's
Well, that
on
was Baker.
that category,
Yeah. And then if Baker's ever on there, we'll have a category called Alabama.
that's true. It's all about music.
Every answer will be Alabama.
That's true.
Well, then I want to go against Baker because I'll beat him to the punch.
It's hard to get buzzed in, so it's part of the challenge.
It is.
I figured out the best way to make that work. I'm not telling my secret live on air
Okay.
though.
Well, technically, we do already have one sponsor, but we'll reveal that when the show goes live.
Yeah.
That was the polisher, right?
With the
Or
Polishy.
the polishy. The polishy.
Yeah. Polishy.
But yeah, that should be fun, and hopefully we'll get to stream it here hopefully within the next month. We can get it out and going. So we got just about everything set up. We just need to play test it some. So
Yep.
we keep
Word.
having these off the wall ideas to add in on just like the funny parts of it and stuff. So which is, I would take a sponsorship, but we'll just
I'll take it. Listen, I've been
Yeah.
trying to get a Taco Bell sponsorship for years.
Ooh, I like the they've got like the squeeze jelly.
Oh yeah, the
plastic,
squeeze
and you
jelly.
squeeze it.
Yep.
I like
Yeah,
that. Yep. Sounds like that.
Yep.
Hopefully you don't sound like that afterwards.
That hopefully depends on what you ate for breakfast, I guess.
That's
It's-
the jelly. Yeah.
It was the jelly.
I don't eat this a lot because I don't usually eat breakfast food quite a bit. But most of the time I would put jelly on the biscuit and then put the two pieces back together. But then my wife actually served it to me, and it was like the two halves of the biscuit, the top and the bottom, and put jelly on both. I was like, why did I never think of this? This is so much better.
No,
because
you're
supposed to put butter on one of them.
You're supposed to mix the jelly and the butter together
No, we
and
don't
then put it
butter
on bread. Yeah, that's
No.
because you're living life wrong.
That's why Valden also puts fruit in omelets. Like
It's true.
No.
I'm telling you, one morning, if you decide to eat breakfast, take and put like a fork or a spoonful of butter in your jelly and mix it up real good, and then put it on your biscuit. It'll change your life.
it will. I'll
I
vomit.
agree. I agree with
Eating
that,
breakfast.
Mason. It actually amuses me. That's why I keep going back to it so much that people focus in on that one part of it so much, but not the other.
Listen, I can't accept that you put it on grilled cheese. Like, I feel like if that information gets out, somebody's going to knock on your door. They're going to be in a black Suburban.
The Illuminati.
Or the Men in Black, one of the two. I don't think they'll be thanking you, sir.
It's getting kind of late.
It is. It's sun's getting real low.
Yeah, we should probably call it there. But Buck, you streaming tomorrow? I think, right?
Plan on it.
Okay.
I do plan
What
on
you
it.
got going on?
I'm gonna be playing 7 Days to Die Rebirth. And we'll either be leaving the Pine Forest or we'll get to the point that next stream we will have no choice but to leave the Pine Forest, depending on how
That's
we
true.
wake up and decide on what violence we choose in the morning. Because I have the option to 100% it, and we're at 75% right now. But like I said, I think there's only going to be like two things I'm going to do before we depart to the desert. And then I'm thinking maybe in the desert, we go find the Red Mesa and make that home. Because if anybody's been watching Rebirth, you do not want to be on the ground when all this bullshit goes down. Like ever.
I always just look for the fire department.
Yeah,
I want to
see,
find that one fire department.
That's
there's
still
another
too
fire
close to ground
department,
level.
and it's not good.
See, it's still too close to ground level, though.
But I've never been to Red Mesa.
Yeah, but you've seen me fortify Red Mesa. I can
have.
take on all the fucking zombies out there. Now, if only I could launch that nuclear warhead that's inside, I'd be able to decimate all of the desert biome.
Maybe in $3.
Helldivers, you can.
You can. And now in
Not the
Helldivers, you can
same.
get a stratagem where you bring your own hell bomb. You don't have to go looking for one. You just have it on your back. I know. It's Disney's favorite thing now. We're playing Helldivers again soon. I can already tell you. Look at that face. The last thing I'll ever hear in that game is, and then, you may what?
So we'll do that on Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. And then on Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time, we got our next session of EDAR, where y'all will be leaving the King's Lair and potentially following the general to a location of safety. Maybe it's safe. They think it's safe. They told y'all it was safe. But you also have,
safe.
but y'all also have 3 factions in Orin that want to kill all of you if they find you. So
fine.
yeah, you're fine.
I don't see how this is a problem.
In the second kingdom y'all ever went to, Valden and Lilith almost died
We
by
just
the
have
one
to
of the
turn the three
groups.
organizations against each other and let them kill each other.
Right.
I mean, it sounds
see.
strategy.
We'll see how well that works.
I approve.
I'm gonna put Corlin on it.
And then on Tuesday we'll be
Gnomes.
doing a little Art Survival Ascended, trying to locate more of the explore notes so we can have all that shit. Because I only gotta get 4 more dinos, well, creatures, and then kill the 4 bosses, and then we're done with extinction. But there is a new map out that is more Roman-esque style building
Are you
and
buying
stuff.
that new map?
Oh, you don't have to buy it. It's given to us for free.
Oh, there's one you gotta buy.
The one that I just mentioned is free if you already have the game.
I think it's like maybe a Viking themed map or something.
Yes, there's a Viking one. It begins with an S. I can't pronounce it, but you got to pay for that one. And then there's like 3 other worlds that mod developers have made. But this new Romanesque style will be is free.
Diz,
for
you want to play
anyone that bought the game.
Viking Saurus?
Viking Saurus?
Yeah, Viking Saurus.
What is that?
I'm still waiting for Clan
sounds
to join
amazing.
in
What is
Arc
that?
I know,
Clan
right?
because
Is
he
that
can be
Arc?
all the Power Rangers now.
I kind of want the Viking map, I'm gonna call it Viking Saucers, and it's gonna have a kick-ass theme song. Viking Saucers.
And that's the only word in the entire song, chat.
Yep, that's it. But it's great. And also when you're in voice comms, you have to talk in a Viking voice. Do you get to go around like a dick? I'm going to change.
That is not
to go
exactly
tame the
that is not exactly how the Vikings talk, sir.
Oh, it is. It is in my map.
And we didn't talk like Vikings in Valheim, and that was a Viking world.
That was our mistake.
It was.
So when we
We'll
go
have to
back
correct
into it,
that.
I've got to let all this grow out, right, and start braiding it. And
You been named Book?
Hello, Book. I'm going to go tame this Brontosaurus.
and
Need
then
to chop down some trees.
and then on Wednesday of next week, we're gonna play World of Warcraft, and we're gonna finish the story,
Finish the fight.
and then we're gonna start season 2.
The search for more Pan.
No, season 2 is the aftermath of what happens after you fought Xalatath.
No, Valheim is a good game.
Yes, and if they would ever get done with it, so they'd quit resetting the world and forcing us to have to start over consistently, I would stream it.
We would start our game again.
Yeah, we would have a server again.
Yep.
I would stream it in place of World of Warcraft. Not because I love it more.
Do you want to ever let you finish? Wow.
Everybody needs jobs though. So we need to assign people jobs, like somebody's the person who does all the ships.
Diz builds all the canals.
I build all the canals.
I have multiple jobs. Because I have to build the entire city that we live in.
This land someday.
And then I have to start the crops so it makes sense. And then I have to tame the wolves.
I explore. Usually it involves me running out there, and then I run into something bad. And then I run back.
And Diz tames Loxes.
I did. I have a Lox. Well,
now if we could tame those, if we could tame those fucking water wolves, I would be happy.
Right?
A water wolf's the real danger.
Yeah.
Worse than bears.
That serpent ain't got shit on those
That's
wolves.
saying something.
We're in a boat and we're like, oh, you see those wolves? Yeah. Oh, they're in the water now. Where'd they go? Oh shit, they're on the boat with us.
They're coming this way.
It was not a good day.
Mining duty.
Kinda. You're kind of right, Z. I like exploring.
See, we all need jobs because otherwise Buck will just do all the things for
Oh,
us.
yeah,
Then we log
that's true.
in and we feel bad for taking the stuff because he did everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we
I think
still
last
take it,
time I done
but
blacksmithing too or something. Yeah, I done some of the crafting.
yeah.
You did most of the cooking.
I did do a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, you did do some blacksmithing, but you did most of the cooking.
Yep. And then we built stargates.
If
Yeah,
we
we
all have
did.
jobs, though, we all feel important. So that's what
That's
it's all
true.
about.
Yep. We had a good run in Valheim.
Buck
So we'll
has
do
to
it
tame the
again.
wolves, though.
That's true.
It's
his
it's a very dangerous and tedious
It's very
process
tedious.
to tame those wolves.
Damn 2-star wolf, just one shotting you.
But you can
Damn.
breed them, and then once you breed
Can.
them, you can have them follow you as a companion. So
I'm
Just
kind of
pick no
interested.
shiny one.
Yeah. Yep.
Be the shiny one.
I'm interested in going back to Enshrouded again at some point.
Yes, Enshrouded will be fun as well.
Yep.
That's another game I want them to it to
To
be
finish.
like the actual game, yeah, and
Yep.
then I want to play it. But it was really
Yep.
fun too.
It was, and
Yeah,
they've added a
because, I
lot
mean-
more since then.
I
right,
think they made the
but we have
rogue
to
and
start
the
all
mage
over.
a lot more fun to play. So
They did.
we do
We have to start all
over.
over though if we're gonna play Enshrouded
do.
again because we're OP for the new shit they added.
Yep.
True. Yep.
But
I
yeah,
started
that'll be
over
what I'm doing.
on my
coming
own
up.
game, and it was challenging to go through, but I was just by myself. So
No, Enshrouded is fun. It's a lot of fun.
yeah,
Highly
like
recommend it.
Fable meets like a survivalist game, kind
Yeah.
of. You know.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, "Holy shit, this is Fable!" And then I ran to Diz, and I was like, "Diz, look, this game looks like Fable,
It
and
is.
you can do stuff in it." So yeah.
Fable meets Valheim.
Hey, I told you, Buck.
Basically.
I legit bought Ark,
Yeah,
so it's there. It's on my hard drive, all 473 terabytes of it.
it's massive, chat.
It and Call of Duty, the two biggest games out there. I have no idea why.
What I wish, and this may be a thing, I wish there was just random maps in Ark. Like it wasn't always the same map. And I know that there's different ones, like where there's different, you progress
Well,
through the game.
the problem with that is if they started trying to randomize it, like they do in like 7 days, then that would fuck up the terrain clipping even more than it already is. It would fuck up the dino spawns even worse because anyone that saw my playthrough on Tuesday, I killed 5 pteranodons that spawned into the land and could not get out. All I could see was their heads.
Ark is that Ark's held together by baling wire, bubblegum, and the grace of God.
Well, it's on Unreal 5 now, though. That's why they redid or did it in Ascended. The problem is that the coding they did for the spawn points doesn't match up with open terrain because they redesigned each map.
They did not consult ChatGPT before hitting publish.
And that's the biggest problem, is that they didn't go back and re-alter the spawn point coordinates in regard to what they changed on the land. And so the creatures are spawning where they did in Evolved, and they're getting stuck. And there's nothing that the creatures can do but sit there.
Yep, that's what they use, an off-branded AI.
So
see if our coding works.
Hey, I know.
Yeah, looks pretty good to me. You want to go get a beer?
I know what AI they use, Clan. I make images with it.
I prefer to play the alpha version of Ark called Dark and Light.
No.
That was a good. That game was better than
that
Ark.
is not the alpha version of Ark.
I wish they would have finished Dark and Light.
Me
as well.
too. I wish they would have
I would be
finished it.
playing it right now.
Yep, 100%. We'd be full of pork chop sandwiches.
It was Ark, but with just magic and swords and shields and stuff. And
also, if anybody joins this Once Human server that Diz and I are on, the name of our hive is Pork Chop Sandwich.
pork chop sandwiches.
You know what?
If you want to join,
Clan will never play PixARK because that is a combination of Ark and Minecraft, and Clan will never be there.
Probably not. Look, I am going to go watch the Minecraft movie.
Have you seen the freaking trailer where Jason's in the a ring with a chicken?
Yep, that's hilarious.
And then a baby zombie jumps on or falls out of the overhead and lands on it. And he's like, "It's a jockey." It's like Jason's dead.
I should like Minecraft, but it's one of those games where I don't know what to do.
It would be
then
better
come play modded with me.
Well, it would be better if the regular Minecraft had different like game types that you could play.
I agree.
That would be better because the Java one does not play as good as the Windows one.
Right.
Yeah. I do know that the guy that made Minecraft is making a sequel to Minecraft, even though it's not the official sequel to Minecraft because that's on, that'll be Microsoft.
You're right.
But he's making the spiritual sequel to Minecraft. What he said in a tweet a few weeks ago. That he's working on that. So do you think the sequel to Minecraft will be 16-bit graphics where Minecraft's 8-bit graphics, or what do you think is going to happen?
Maybe. The cubes will be slightly larger.
You know what a good version of Minecraft is? Dragon Quest Builders.
I never played that.
It's like Minecraft with a JRPG in it. And they're all based on the Dragon Quest games. The second one is the best. But they're good. I like those games. But they also tell you what the fuck to do.
Yeah, Minecraft is very open.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish there was different versions of the Windows Minecraft that.
Oh, that's right. You got to have different versions, right? There's Windows and Java.
There's Windows and there's only the two now.
There's Java and Bedrock is what they're called.
It's not called Bedrock anymore. It's called Windows.
They changed Bedrock?
It's called the Windows.
They changed it from Bedrock?
Yeah.
Let's pull up the Minecraft launcher.
It used to be Bedrock, and
yeah, but
I'm pretty sure they changed it to Windows. So.
Yeah, we gotta get
Java
Clan
one is the one Buck
FTB.
plays where you can mod it. You can change it completely. You change the game completely. The Windows version you can only reskin things, so you can make it look different, but it's not actually any different.
Yeah, I play Feed the Beast. Is the app that I use to get all of the modded stuff like Ocean Block and Stone Block and Sky Block and stuff like that.
On the Steam Summer Sale, you can get both Dragon Quest Builders games for $35.
All right. Well, we were trying to end the show, and we just changed it off on like Minecraft and all kinds of stuff.
Welcome to Nerdicopia, where the endings don't matter.
All right. So, Buck did his thing. So, we are Nerdicopia Network. I am Dr. Diz, and that is Clan Diesel way over there. And we do things on the internet. On Mondays, we try to do Super Retro Game Show Extreme.
We do try real hard.
Between 6 and 7 starting. But I think this past Monday didn't work out for us. So if that doesn't work, we usually go back to our original slot of 10:30. But we're trying to do it earlier so more people can watch. And then on Thursdays, of course, we do this show, Three Old Men, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on the second and fourth Sundays of every month, we do our D&D, Not Actually Heroes of the Forgotten, where Clan Diesel is our DM, and we get to play along and cause him all kinds of grief.
This
But
is
it doesn't
true.
really grieve him. He enjoys it, I think.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So that's all the shows that we do right now, except for our Trivia Chaos, which we don't have an announcement for when that is going to be yet, but we'll pick a time slot and tell everybody about that. But if you want to find out, want to keep up with all that, you can follow us on our Linktree socials, or you can join our Discord server. We post all kinds of stuff in there. We hang out in there, watch anime, we play games, all kinds of stuff. And then we've got, of course, our merch, which is required by federal law that every streamer have merch. So we have that at nerdicopia.net.
Federal law.
You can get some Super Retro Game Show merch. You can get some D&D merch there. So you can check that out. And then, of course, we have our YouTube where all of our content is at. So we call it our NerdTube. And if you go there, you'll find all kinds of content. So you may notice it has a different name there. We've actually got 2 YouTube channels. We're in the process of splitting out the content. So the Nerdicopia TTRPG will have all of our D&D content. And then the regular Nerdicopia network will have all the rest of the stuff. The Super Retro Game
There they
Show,
are.
3 Old
There's
Men,
both YouTube channels.
all
You
the
mean I gotta
stuff.
subscribe to another one now? God.
Sure do.
Yep. We wanted to separate it out because we felt like that it was the algorithm couldn't
Breaking
figure
the
out
algorithm.
what we were on YouTube. Like they didn't know what audience we were trying to stream to there. So, but that's all of the stuff. Did I forget anything, Clan Diesel?
I think that's it.
All right.
that's all of
So, if nothing else, come back and join us next Thursday. We'll be right here, hanging out. Some salutes.
There's salutes.
Don't forget about salutes. Good old salutes. And
I have so many of those cards.
Just remember, if you want to put gravy in your chili, in your
chili,
gravy in your chili.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Chad.
Try it.
Don't please. Legal just ran to me and said, please tell him not to do that. So I'm telling you right now, don't do it.
Starting new stuff. That's a new one, yep. Hey, it might be good. We don't know. All right, so we'll see you guys next time. Let's see if this end button works. I don't even know.
Who knows? I hope it.